your new album has taken quite a while to come out since Pure.
Yeah.
And I know you've had a lot of distractions. The birth of your daughter. Are you busy with other projects? I also read that you're a perfectionist, so is it a bit of both, or?
No, it's none of that. I don't know what happened. It just they say time flies by when you get older. I say. There were things that happened. Yeah, I'd spent about a year or so promoting the Pure album, because that did better than I expected, and so I was pleasantly busy with that one for a bit. And then I got involved with a record company that seemed to be good to start with, and there's a compilation album that I worked with and a single that did alright, and then another remixes album came out, and I kind of got into those, the hybrid thing, that was good, with another single from that, and all these things are doing well, so I was kind of concentrating on those, and then I started to knuckle down and write the new album. We got one song into it and baby was born, and I waited such a long time, and we tried so hard for the baby. There have been so many horrible things happened in the process that when she came, I didn't want to miss a day of it. I wanted to see every single first smile, I'll get all dad-like and boring now, but so I took another year off to not miss a thing of that. Started again, did another few songs, and then Gemma, got pregnant again.
Yeah.
But this was natural. We didn't think we could have babies naturally, so that came as a real surprise and wasn't planned at all. And so now I'm panicking, so stopped again, make sure that baby was alright. And then it wasn't really, it's throughout most of 2005 that the album was actually done. So the previous 4 years were just bizarre, really. Some of it was lovely, some of it was rubbish, but it was, there were reasons for not doing it. But I don't know if any of them were particularly good reasons, but there were just lots of them.
A lot of the bands that are in the same kind of genre as the Pure album list you as an influence. I'm just thinking about the music press. Why they won't talk to you. If bands like Nine Inch Nails, who I know you like, and I know that he list you as an influence, and lots of other electronic, although heavier bands.
You've got Marilyn Manson, Nine Inch Nails, Fear Factory, Foo Fighters have all done covers of my songs. They're all on the covers of all these magazines and all talk about me being influential. And then they won't talk to me though, because I'm not genuine. So I honestly don't have an axe to grind about it, and I'm not bitching about it at all. But it's one of the reasons, one of the frustrations that made me
making it hard. That
made me think that Pure probably wouldn't do that much at all, because I did, like I said before, I did stand to lose both sides of it. And you need to build up a new audience, or to increase the one that you've got. You need avenues to get to people to do that. People need to hear it and find out about it. And if the magazines themselves won't talk to you because of your history, it's like once you've been around for a long time, it seems to me that whatever you did for the first 5 years is that you will always be associated with.
People have got a preconceived.
And the fact that you can move on and do other things isn't kind of celebrated or praised in any way, and I think it's praiseworthy, because a lot of people just sit on their arse and do nothing. It's kind of sneered upon slightly, as if you're dabbling in something that doesn't really belong to you. How dare you come and do this sort of music?
Some people who started when you started, they've just kind of stopped, or they've not tried to try new things. What do you think of your peers, as it were? Because I know you like a lot of new bands. I mentioned Nine Inch Nails and Fear Factory. What about the people who were making music in your electronic days?
79, 80s people. Make your own choices in your career. You write the songs you want to write. But for me, there are very few, if any, that I can think of that I consider have tried to forge forward with every album and come up with new sounds and new ways of doing things, and just broadened what they're doing and experimented. There are so many of them do these here and now tours, these go and relive the 80s for 3 songs and pretend you're still famous sort of tours. Just it's like digging your own grave, isn't it? It is. What are they doing? I couldn't do it. I mean, the whole nostalgia thing is like, I'd rather eat my own willy. It's just horrible thing. If I could, I honestly don't know why they're doing it. And I think it's this promise that you get to play one new song. You do your 3 old ones, and that's what everyone's going to listen to, and then you get to do the one new one, which nobody cares about, and they kind of convince themselves that it's good for the career and everyone's all going to go out and rush and buy their new album. And I don't think it's happened to anyone. And this thing about living on past glories and playing to people that remember you from yesteryear is just sad.